Hi guys! Part na ni sa among zoo experience 2 weeks ago. Kaya I took so much clips during our visit and the vlog ended up way longer than expected. So ako na lang split into 2 parts. And honestly, pang 4 days ko na tong nagvo-voice over. So if you haven't seen part 1 yet, I'll just leave the link in the comments for you. Okay, so after the flamingos, we then headed over to see the alligators. And I didn't expect to see this many. Pero dayon naka-realize ko, naamandi ay ko sa Florida. And this place is home to millions of alligators, so it all made sense. And as I mentioned earlier, we got treats for these hungry guys. It comes in a small bucket and it looks a bit like charcoal. I'm not exactly sure what it is, and I even tried smelling it. Smelled kinda off, so not really recommended. 0 out of 10. So wala na ako gi-overthink it. Sana lang na ako sa mga alligators. But honestly, nalingo jud mi sa pag-feed nila. Gi-tripod nimo og labay ang pagkaon sa tunga para makaabot pud sa mga alligators dito. Pero kasagaran nila naarag yun sa kilid kay naapod mga bata nga nag-feed og dili kaayo kaya mo labay og layo. Just like me. Also, there was signage that anything you drop into the water unfortunately cannot be retrieved for obvious reasons. So I was really gripping my phone tightly while filming this because I definitely didn't want it falling into the water full of hungry alligators. Now, my favorite part of the day was feeding the birds. There were hundreds of them inside this huge enclosure and they were so playful and friendly. Makita po ni mo nga bisan mga adults o mga parents apil ilang mga kids kaya enjoy kaayo nag-feed sa ilaha. Some of the birds were already asleep and didn't seem to care much, but many were still flying around everywhere. Ang uban pud kay murag libog kung asa sila moadto. So at first, I decided to just feed the birds that were chilling inside their cage. Also, there were moments when birds would randomly land on your head, shoulders, fingers, and even peck at your feet. Naghulat mi didto hangtod nahurot among bird seeds og promise mo baligjud ko diri kay lingaw kaayo. It's really true that the zoo isn't just for kids because even as an adult, I really enjoyed being there. It's a perfect place to visit with family and friends. You can take lots of pictures and I really encourage you guys to see as many kinds of animals as you can. Because to me, they're all special. Even the chicken just sitting alone in one corner of the zoo. You must go and see her. We also saw this beautiful white peacock making a display to attract the females. Wala pa jud ko kakita og white peacock before kanang normal ra nga colorful ang akong nakita. And I can say that this one is really beautiful. He looks so ethereal, like he came straight out of a fairy tale. We also saw these huge cats right here, just like what the kid beside us called them. She kept saying kitty kitty, which I found so cute. And we tried waiting for about 30 minutes hoping they would wake up so we could hear them roar, but unfortunately it already took quite a bit of our time, so we just let them enjoy their sleep. And as we explored the zoo, daghan pa kaayong klase sa animals sa among nakita. We were actually surprised by how big the zoo is because from the outside, it doesn't really look that big. Daghan pa jud di ay kaayong place diri sa among gipuy-an ug permi ko maami sa kada bagong lugar nga akong ma-discover. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.